That was my call.
Under the hood of a car, you'll find Miguel Figueroa, or Mickey, how most people like to call him. A man who built his first engine at the age of 11 and whose memories of his childhood were formed in an auto repair shop.
My earliest memories of my childhood always been in the shop. I've always been, as far back as I remember, probably 5, 6, 7 years old, I was in the shop with Dad.
And it's his dad that's his hero. Mickey first learned about repairing cars by simply watching his dad. But his dad also ignited something else in him.
I was always been a dream of mine, just to have my own shop, just like Dad did.
So he came to the United States from Puerto Rico at the age of 20. Although he lived with a family member, it was still hard to be away from everything he knew. But the spark his dad ignited kept him going.
Looked the other way, woke up the next morning and said, no, you ain't gonna quit on this one. I mean, we're gonna stay here and we're gonna make it happen, We're gonna learn the language and we're gonna finish your school.
And that is just what he did. Today, Mickey owns his own auto shop that specializes in European cars called Best Motorworks.
I consider myself very demanding in terms of the quality of work that I look for, and he's met and surpassed, everything I've expected.
One customer even considers him a friend due to his character.
He is probably the most down-to-earth mechanic I've ever met. Most master mechanics to the level of Mickey, which Mickey is, you would never know by his persona that he is a master mechanic. Usually they're prima donnas.
And a prima donna he is not. At least not with all the grease and oils you will find in his sacred sanctuary. Although Miguel's business plan is set up for 15 years and he is at his 10-year mark, he's not sure as of right now if he's ready to let go of his dream in just 5 years.
Like I tell everybody, I will not let this job kill me, but I'll die doing it. I mean, this is me. This is what I do. It's gonna take a tremendous act of nature or human, to keep me from doing this.
Mickey is currently taking his knowledge from his shop to the classroom.
I'm starting a different phase of my career, which is teaching other technicians. I'm going around the country nowadays, spreading the word.
But it's not the spreading the word part that gets him up every morning. It's the fact that working with cars is a passion that runs in the family.
I think it was just within me to be the third generation. I mean, my dad was a mechanic, his dad was a mechanic.
So it runs in the family.
So basically between me, my dad, and my granddad, we've probably been doing this over 120 years.
And it will continue that way until Mickey decides he's done living his passion of having his hands full of grease and his head under a car's hood. Adriana Udisa, WUFT News.